Your court television news starting now.
Good morning. And I was going to say, well, let's see, 9:30, 10:30, 11. Well, no, it's still good morning, even to my friends here on the East Coast. And welcome to a live special edition breaking news, NJ Courts TV. I probably said that a little bit backwards, but you get my point. Welcome, everybody. Let me just get set up here. Again, this was breaking news. I'm going to get right to it. I just do want to get my chat set up really quick. So if there's any questions, I can see that. I want to say thank you for all the mods being here, especially on a late notice. I want to say thank you for all the members of the jury tuning in. I see you guys here on chat, and I appreciate you guys being in here on a late notice. And I want to say thank you to all the viewers out there, and I appreciate you coming in on this live breaking news announcement. As most of you saw from the thumbnail and title, pretty much starts the way I'm going to break this news. Skimask Andy, you will never be allowed to terrify your family again, you piece of shit. And for those of that wondering, well, how is he not? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'm going to pull this up here, and we're going to be sharing a screen together. While I'm doing that, we'll let some other people just kind of tune in. This just kind of went out, so I know sometimes the notifications take about a minute or two to get to everybody. So while we're waiting for people to come in, I'm going to go ahead and get what I want to share with you queued up. And I want to say again, welcome to everybody joining us. Joe G, welcome. It's good to see you, my friend. Super Roofer, bing, 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 bing. And here we go. All right, so what you guys see here on the screen is going to be a new docket note. This has to do with Skimask Andy, but what's different about this docket note is this has nothing to do with any of the current cases that Skimask Andy is facing. And I'll remind you, Skimask currently has a newly assigned bench warrant that was put out, okay? And that was from him not showing up to his court date on the 11th. That was September 11th. That is why he's on the run right now, okay? He's not out just enjoying a little vacation at an Airbnb. He's on the run. And I'm going to tell you right now, whoever it was that is supporting this asshole while he's on the run, shame on you, okay? Shame on what you are doing to interfere with what the court system is supposed to do and what the law enforcement is supposed to be doing. But I will tell you this, regardless of you last piece of shit supporters that sit there and egg on this criminal, okay? The one thing I can share with everybody is none of you little supporters, and including you, Ski Mask David, will ever be able to return back to that family's house that you terrorized and that you've been terrorizing for the last 18, 20 years of your life. And the reason why that's happened today, folks, is his family finally did something, and I am so ecstatic and happy, and I want to say how proud I am of his mother and his father for just doing what they did yesterday. And what they did is they went and they filed an emergency protective order against this son of a bitch, and rightfully so, because for some of you that weren't tuning in yesterday, he said some very nasty things, made some very nasty threats towards his own family, and including my own family. But I have nothing to do with this. This is not my restraining order. Remember, this restraining order, this news that we're breaking today, this is coming from his own family, okay? The family that he claims he does nothing to. All bullshit, all lies. And for those that knew and those that know, thank you. I appreciate all your support, all the help. For those that came out that day to help, and you guys know who you are, the unsung heroes, thank you again. And for Mr. Deco, Miss Deco, if you're watching, my support and the support of this channel will always stand for you anytime. And I apologize. It's very something I get a little emotional on because it pisses me off. Because there was a lot of people that sat there and believed that son of a bitch. And all he was a liar and a scammer. And if you sit there and still believe his bullshit, well, whatever. That's on you. But all I care about, and what I think a lot of people care about, and that's the reason I came on live this morning, was to let those that really care know that his family is safe now. And if he decides to act up, if you decide to act up in any way, bro, you're done. With this emergency protective order, it takes one call and you're straight to jail. Oh, and don't forget, you also got a bench warrant, not to mention the other warrants you got in 3 other states. So there's your breaking news, folks. And that's it. Keep it short and sweet. If you're interested in looking at more of this information, you can find it on oscn.net website. As a matter of fact, let me just scroll down to the bottom here for you so that way I can even verify this for you. So what you're going to find on oscn.net tonight, or today, excuse me, not tonight yet, you're going to find 2 protective orders, okay, that were put out yesterday. One is for his father. The other one is for his mother. So you'll see 2 of those if you go and look for yourself. If you scroll to the bottom, you see that note right there, the one in blue? Let me read it for you. Judge Radford, not to mention, I think Judge Radford's also been one of the judges on Skimask previous and current case that he's got a warrant on. Judge Radford, per sworn affidavit, emergency protective order granted for self only and set for October 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. Defendant is to remain 100 yards from plaintiff and plaintiff's home at all times. Defendant is to surrender firearms to law enforcement. Defendant is ordered out of the residence. Signed, Judge Radford. Oh, and not to mention, let's see, 50, 60, 85. So call it almost $200 worth of fees. Well, 200 plus 200 because there's 2 emergency orders. So add another $400 to the over $5,000 of court fees and fines that this piece of shit has never paid. Stinky Pinky, you are not banned, and thank you so much for your support. Now, if we go to the other order, this one that I just read off for you was for, that was going to be for David Lee Sr., his father. There we go. And same thing, Judge Radford, per sworn affidavit, emergency protective order granted for self only and set for October 2nd, 2023, 9 a.m. Defendant is to remain 100 yards from plaintiff and plaintiff's home at all times. Defendant is to surrender firearms to law enforcement. Defendant is ordered out of the residence. This is for his mother, signed by Judge Radford. Dawson, thank you so much for your support, and thank you for that super chat. Kim and family, stay strong. Absolutely. So there it is. If you want to see this for your own eyes, oscn.net. All you're going to do is just a case search, David Deco, and just go all the way down to the last. I know there's going to be a lot of cases under Tulsa County, but just go down to the last case. It's going to start with a PO, which stands for Protective Order, and then you'll have the case number. You'll see 3 of them. One's just a duplicate that was just put on accident. One is going to be for the father. The other one is going to be for the mother. Hey, and thank you, Cat Crazy. Cat Crazy, thank you so much for your support. Cat Crazy donated 5 memberships, and I want to say thank you to our 5 new members of the jury. And Cat Crazy, thank you so much for your support. But for those that know, for those that have, you know, like I said, just understand the struggle that this family's been through. And for those that understand how hard it is to go through this and just what it means to finally, say enough is enough. I want to say much respect to that mother and father for what they did. And I hope they finally get the peace that they've long have been just awaiting for. And rightfully, so it's their house, okay? Not his. All righty, everybody. That's it. That's the breaking news. And Stinky, you're still not banned. So, Spirit in the Sky Blue, that protective order went yesterday. He is to be out now. He's not to be by that house today as of yesterday. As soon as that protective order was signed, that's it. Now, that date, October 2nd, for some of you that are unaware how this works, October 2nd. So right now, an emergency protective order was issued. Now, when they want to finalize that protective order, they're going to do that on October 2nd. Before they do that, they will allow David to come in and say why, there shouldn't be a protective order against him. Assuming he doesn't show up and assuming there is no reason why he should say that there shouldn't be a protective order against him, that protective order will be finalized and it could be a life. Could be temporary. As of right now, that protective order is going to be good until October 2nd when David and his family will have to go in front of that judge again, and that judge is going to decide whether they're going to make that permanent or not. Exactly, Curvaceous. Thank you for explaining that to the people in chat. And Avi Ku, we all know he ain't showing either. So let's just call it permanent. And yesterday, he made some very serious threats that those threats can also be used as evidence in finalizing this protective order if they already have not been put in as evidence. And again, much respect to his parents for doing the right thing. And I hope that they get, the peace that they deserve. Curvaceous, that video is available. I do not have it. I can have it sent to me, but it is available. I just don't have it as in to play right now for you guys. And if you're just wondering where that came from, that was yesterday. He went live at an undisclosed location / Airbnb, and he said a lot of nasty things. He said a lot of nasty things to me too. As a matter of fact, hold on. Actually, I think that did get sent to me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see. Yep. Let me just see if I this one I know the threats made to me.
This feels like something, like another time in life. Feels like another time in life. This almost feels like almost feels like and this almost feels like when I used to sell drugs, and I always had the police looking for me. And it's a lot of it's because of the city I'm in. Now, when I'm out riding around, like I just went to the store and bought this little 2-pack of whatchamacallits. When I'm out riding around, I feel like people are looking at me, but some of that could be that I'm paranoid. And some of it could be because they're really looking at me. Especially the fucking police. Now when they're looking at me, I know they're really fucking looking at me. But at the same time, I don't know if they're looking at me.
Ragnar, I have my sniffles and fuck you.
Milltown.
Oh, here come the little enablers.
But so yeah, I don't know if they're looking for this or that or this or that. I don't know what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, he's definitely high. It's coming.
I need to message people and ask them if they give me money for my stream. That's the point that we're at. Unfortunately. Can you give Ski some?
Miss Texas, absolutely. It just got confirmed. His mom and dad. Thank you, Quirky Carlotta, for being a new member.
So, yeah, what's up, guys? I'm pretty much going through the same situation I was. Except now, 2 YouTube channels down. Unable to charge my phone even while in the damn indoors where electricity's at. This one's now at 4%. When it gets down to 2%, I'll see what the other one's at. The battery pack didn't even get a chance to get drawn on the charger. Completely dead. 5 years in prison? What's wrong with you, dude? What would that be for? Ended over dumb shit. Trolls even, like, just stupid. 5 years in prison. Yeah, I will whenever I commit a first-degree robbery on a fucking jewelry store, dumb bitch. Anyway, I'm getting 5 years in prison if I, get a manslaughter charge for beating one of you haters to death. That's only 5 years in Oklahoma. Keep that in mind. Beat you to death with a cinder block piece. 5 years, bucko, maximum penalty, 2nd-degree manslaughter. That's beating somebody. That's beating someone to death. 5 years in Oklahoma. You think I need a gun? You don't think I can beat you to death with a blunt force object? I mean, maybe you're right. I've never tried. Maybe you'll kill me. But we're gonna find out the first one of these haters I catch. Only 2. Come on, haters. We gotta pump up. What is only 2 what? Why you look tweaked F? Love to see you suffer, by the way. I imagine you'll be living rent-free soon on the taxpayer's dime. So that'll be good for you. Just get the fuck out of here.
Here it comes.
I want to say thank you to Joni, and thank you to Monica, and thank you to Elizabeth and Hellcat, and B. Rando, all the cool people that were in the stream earlier.
This is yesterday.
I can just tell from your little stupid picture you probably hate it, which I can't even see. You see this, guys? So they're losers, like, I don't know what they're doing. Why even think out loud? Oh, please, there is an audience, and then they're looking at shit. They're obviously these people get no money anymore. I know that's the reason. The ones that listen, man, you should go and kill Emiliano's whole family and be done with it, or you should go and kill the other one's whole family, except the baby, and be done with it, or you should go kill your whole family, except the Emiliano, and be done with it. I know. Oh, I just need some other direction to go. Where I'm sitting. I got 2 blunts and I'm gonna smoke one, and your hair mask can come up missing. But you are nowhere close, that's why you hate on the mind show. As if I found you, I would see if you float in the ocean. I throw your body in the water. Now it's floating. Oh, do. They're just tuning in. I thought they was gonna give me what I wanted. What's the pre-40 viewer count before everything? Huh? Haters, go away. I thought we was gonna say it to you. What was it? Pre-40 viewer count. Haters are not supposed to be in here. He thinks he's slick. What is rented? What does rented mean? And Dots, we know who you are. You're not allowed in here. You're not allowed in here. Let me look at my chat. I can't even just go up whatever. Oh, come on, Ski. What does that mean? Ski rented Airbnb list is public daily. I don't rent Airbnbs, faggot. Good luck with all that. What else? Be careful, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, you're banned. Bye, loser. Bye, loser. Okay, I saw this. Why would the mods let something like that stay, I wonder? Because there's only 2 mods?
All right, so that's the one where he makes the threat that he's going to come kill my family. The one that he made the threats, and I saw some people in chat also did hear that. That's the one that I need to have. So the person that said they have that, can you send that to me? I'm not going to play it right now, but just in case that Mr. and Mr. Code do need that for evidence, I do want to make sure that I can give that to them if they do reach out for that. But Mr. Co, I don't know if you're still here in chat, but the video that I'm talking or speaking about was a very serious threat that was made upon you and your family yesterday by David. Along with that, he also made some serious threats. That's the one I was playing right now, that he was going to come kill my family. So again, if that is evidence that you will need, please just reach out to me. Otherwise, like I said, most of y'all were, in his chat yesterday and listened to that. It was disgusting what he was saying. I saw people in chat talking about it. So, just all we know is this. He can go live. He can go live at 1 o'clock. All he can't do, and he better not do, is he better not show up back to his parents' house, and he better not come 100 yards within his parents' or his parents' house. And I'm again, you have my full support, this channel's full support, and a lot of viewer support, Mr. Mystico. And anything that you need to help you, please reach out. Well, there you go. Let's see what bullshit Skimask has to say. So I'm going to go ahead and end my live right now. The breaking news has been broke. And now you're going to watch a liar literally lie to the last few people he has watching at this point, that think he's telling the truth, that he's this great son that does nothing wrong and the whole world's just picking on him. So you want, have fun with that, you last 3 supporters. But like I said, shame on you for enabling him to make these threats, enabling him to hurt people, and enabling him to continue to be a felon on the run. If you want him to get help, you seriously want him to get help. You think, okay, we want Skimask, we care for him, we want him to get help. You sending him money and helping him run from the law is not helping him. Not at all. So you better sit down and reconsider what you think is help. Okay? And also keep in mind, if the right type of agencies get involved, they might be curious to see who is funding this Airbnb, because we know it wasn't him. Who's funding his gas money so that he can run from the law? Who's funding him so he can continue to terrorize his family? Just keep it in mind, you last 3 supporters. All right, you guys. Have a blessed day. I love you guys. Again, if there's any breaking news, I'm going to be breaking it, as always promised. All right? I want to say thank you to all my mods for being here tonight, or today. I want to say thank you to all the members of the jury for all your support and being here today. I want to say thank you to all the supporters today. Welcome to the new jury members. Thank you, Cat Crazy. Thank you, Dawson. Thank you, Stinky Pinky. And yes, I do see you. And if I missed anybody else, thank you again for your support. Oh, and I know we had somebody else that just joined as a member. Quirky Colada, Miss Texas. Thank you guys for becoming new members today. And I appreciate your continued support. All right, you guys, have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and we'll see what develops from this. All I know, though, is, and all I'm happy for, I don't care what that shithead has to say today, is that his family is finally safe. That's it. All right, you guys, take care. Love you as always. And NJ Courts, until I see you the next time, is officially out of here. Peace.